Okay, brilliant. So do you have your strap to hand? Are you doing scarf strappy yoga tonight?
Sarvesham swastirбhavatu Sarvesham shantirbhavatu Sarvesham purnam bhavatu
Yeah, lovely, everyone.
Sarvesham mangalam bhavatu
Got your voice there.
Sarve bhavantu sukhinah Sarve santu niramaya Sarve bhadrani pashyantu Ma kaschit dukkha bhag bhavet Om Sarvesham swastirбhavatu Sarvesham shantirbhavatu Sarvesham purnam bhavatu Sarvesham mangalam bhavatu Om Sarve bhavantu sukhinah Sarve santu niramaya
2 more minutes of Shavasana.
Sarve bhadrani pashyantu Ma kaschit dukkha bhag bhavet
Sink down into the floor.
Om Sarvesham
Relaxing your whole body.
swastirбhavatu Sarvesham shantirbhavatu Sarvesham purnam bhavatu Sarvesham mangalam bhavatu Om Sarve bhavantu sukhinah Sarve santu niramaya Sarve bhadrani pashyantu Ma kaschit dukkha bhag bhavet Om Shanti 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 Om
Lovely, guys. Let's stretch. Oh, big stretch. Lift the hips. Put pressure in the backs of the knees. Rotate the wrists. Rotate the ankles. One way and then the other way. And then just roll the head from side to side. Good. Then bring the elbows down by your sides. Make fists, shoulders up to the ears. Lift the chest. Push the heels away. Dig the heels in. Squish. Face up. Ugly prune face. And then release. Release and relax. And wiggle out the hips. And repeat again. So make fists. Shoulders up to the ears. Dig your heels in. Ugly prune face. And release. And relax. Good. Let's just bring both knees up and into the chest. And gently hug and rock. Good. Roll your bolster away. Reach for your strap or tie, whatever you've got, scarf, and place it around the right foot. Okay. And at this point, I'm so stiff in my legs that my legs are at that point. It's not even at 90 degrees. So do whatever you want, but just keep tiny micro bend in that right leg, but as straight as you can without overdoing it. And the left leg is long. Okay, so straighten the left leg along the floor. Okay, lovely. Just stay here and breathe. And then you allow the knee to bend into the chest. You pull it towards you. And then you straighten the leg at the angle that you were doing comfortably just moments earlier. And then you bend the knee. And then push the leg back out to the position it was in. Lovely, Sarah. Good. And bend. And straighten. And bend. And straighten. Lovely. Release. And right leg along the floor. And we start off in the same way. So you just straighten the leg. That's a comfortable angle. Right leg long. Lovely, John. Good. And breathe and hold. Breathing deeply into the belly. Good. You allow the knee to bend into the chest. You pull the strap and then you straighten away. Good. Bend. So the knee comes in and then you push it away. Lovely. And bend. And straighten. And bend. And straighten. Good. Let's place both feet in and go a little bit wider and at the angle that feels right. And actually, we'll lift the head and chest up, elbows out to the sides, and just gaze up at the toes and feel that pull of the legs towards you, but be very gentle. Lovely. Good. Feet apart, Diane. Diane, feet apart. Can she hear me? Can you put your feet apart, Diane? Feet apart. Oh, good. Oh, okay. No worry. I won't pick on you then. Slight hearing issue tonight, guys. I won't pick on Diane again. Okay, bend the knees and then straighten the legs again. So exactly the same as we were doing, but with both legs, bend the knees towards the armpit, straighten the legs. So the legs are quite wide. And bend the knees. And straighten. Lovely. Legs together. Releasing the left leg, left foot flat on the floor. And we're just doing leg lowers. So you hold right at the end of your strap and exhale down. Heel touches the floor. And then let it float back up. And just repeat that up and down. Full breaths. We're going a little bit too rhythmically to think about breathing in and out, just to a rhythm, but you just breathe deeply. Lovely. And then switch legs. So right foot flat, that left leg long, and then let it just come up and down with control, bending as much as needs to make it comfortable as you just lift up and lower. Really be careful of that hamstring stretch. If it feels too much, soften the knee some more. Excellent. Good. Left foot flat. Strap around the right foot once more. We're going to go out and in. So just hold with both hands and out to the side and back in. Okay. And out and in. Try and keep the hips towards the ceiling, especially that left hip. Good, change legs. And just out and in. Keep the right knee to ceiling as you go up and down. You're just holding the left hand only. Well done, everyone. Good. Release. Sit on the hands. This protects the lower back, and we just do frog leg circles, which I haven't done for a while actually. So knees apart and then together. Good. Change direction. Good. And then actually heels together and sides of feet together, and you're circling from the ankles through to knees. Just be very careful. Yes, good, everyone. Well done. And so the knees move over side to side. You'll feel your bottom going, pressing into each hand separately as you travel round, and then change direction. So circling the other way. Looking great, everyone. Good. Drawing a circle from toes to knees. Okay, good. And release. And then just tantrum, but we will just keep the hands underneath us. We're digging heels into buttocks. You don't have to really scream. We just sigh deeply. Releasing any tension. Okay, one more. Very good. Okay, so we've worked the bottom half. We want to move up now to the hips. So actually just circle the ankles first and I'll move to the hips. And then feet flat to the floor. Lovely. And I just want you to, we're turning the hips a bit. So you're just moving from side to side, also moving the low back. So arms can be at 45 degrees. Again, very gently. Don't try and get the knees too far down. We've got quite a stiff spine. We just want to warm it up, limber it up nice and gently. Good. Then soles of feet together, and then you're just bringing the knees up and then opening. Okay, very gently. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. And inhale, open. And exhale, close. Good. Feet flat, feet are hip width apart. Arms out at 90 degrees. Just peel the lower back off the floor, but keep it low. It's not a full bridge. You're just tucking the tailbone under. And if you're doing it correctly, you'll feel it strongly in your thighs. Okay. So it's not really up into the spine. It's more into the thighs and the tailbone. So just breathe here. Good, and roll the back down. And wiggle out the hips. Okay, we want to repeat that, go a bit higher up. So I'm going to move my block now, otherwise you get stuck in the throat area. Arms still out at 90 degrees and then peel off and lift. Go higher and higher and stay up high now and breathe. Lovely deep breaths. Good. And roll the spine back down. Working one hip at a time. We sit on the hands once more and we circle the right knee to hip. Good, change direction. Lovely wake up of the right hip. Let's wake up the left hip, big circles. Good, change direction. Excellent. Place the feet down. Moving up into the waist now, so we want to do twist, but I want you to bring your hands under the head, elbows out to the sides. Go wide, very wide with the feet, knees up to ceiling, and just simply look to the left elbow when you're bringing your knees to the right. And then change to the left. So knees to the left, look right. And keep going side to side gently. Don't let the knees go too low if you feel the back niggling. Just hold the legs, use your muscles. And keep turning. Just moving up into the waist. Very nice, everyone. Good, lovely wide knees. Well done, and wide legs. Good, back to center. So we want to still focus on the side body. So we're going to do a side banana, okay? Where you just bring, you're lying straight down onto your mat. You draw both legs over to the right, and then you pull, take your left wrist and your right arm, and you pull over to the right. So you're kind of a side crescent moon from lying. So if you're doing it correctly, really pulling on your wrist, you'll feel it all up and down your left side, okay? So just feel that position, like your body's in a side crescent moon or a banana shape. Excellent, good. I can see John knows what I'm talking about, so everyone else, well, I can't really tell. So hopefully you're doing it right. And breathe. Good, excellent. Open out. And then get those heels to the other side, kind of off your mat. Hold your right wrist with your left hand this time, and then side bend from the floor. Good, breathe. Side stretch of the side body, lovely. Breathe into the belly. And you point it feels almost like it's straining, then you back off a little bit. Mine was pulling too strongly there, so I've backed off. Good. The neutral pose, back onto your mat. Place the feet flat onto the floor. Lift the buttocks. Place the hands. I want you to place the hands under with lovely bent elbows. Okay? Wiggle out the hips. Keep the chin tucked in. Let's just rest here to get the back into a neutral feeling. When it's just had a side stretch, you just want to get each vertebra in line. So we've done side stretches, we now need to do chest. So we're going to do fish pose, where you dig the elbows in, lift up gently, place, push the elbows into the floor, lift yourself up, okay? There's a variation of fish we're doing. Gaze down to the toes, and then lift the chest, but we'll keep the chin tucked in. So you're lifting the chest as high as you can. Look forwards, look either forwards or just to the wall ahead. And then you allow the chest to collapse, the back to round. And just stay here a moment. Good. And now lift. Chest up, chest up, chest up. Opening across the shoulder blades. Sorry, collarbones, not shoulder blades. Opening up, 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 front body, and then collapse. Good. Body just collapses down. One last time, inhale, lift. Chin's tucked in, lift the chest. Good, and then collapse and then release back down. Moving into shoulders now. So we've done the chest, we're now into the shoulders. We want to circle around, interlock the fingers, push the palms away, circle around. Good, change direction. Perfect, good. Hands down by your sides, shoulders up to the ears. Push them away. Shoulders up to the ears. Push them away, draw them down. Shoulders up to the ears. Draw them down. Palms face up. Feet go hip width apart, wiggle out the hips. We just want to focus on the neck. So roll your head from side to side. And look over, all the way over each shoulder. Lovely, and then circles with it. Actually, I'm going to put my block under my head again, otherwise it's too heavy circles for me, but you don't have to. And then you circle as largely as you can. Good, change direction. Good, perfect. Back to center. Lovely. So we've worked through the body from lying, and now we'll just come up and do some seated. So you just want to hold under the knees. Just let's squeeze first, lengthening out the back. A gentle rock from side to side. And actually roll to one side for sitting up today. Good. Sitting onto a block. Lengthen the legs out in front. And sitting up very tall. Okay, so we want to push our heels away, point the toes. That's the wrong way around. Point the toes, push your heels away, point the toes. Lovely, push your heels away and point the toes. Push your heels away and then circle. So we'll go a little bit wider with the legs. Excellent, change direction. and lengthen. Okay, and then we want to just relax that left leg. I'm going to mirror you, left leg, and just bend the right knee slightly and travel down the leg. You'll feel that back of the leg stretch. I'm going to try and do what we did from lying. Similarly, we do it from seated. If you remember, we did a back of the leg stretch to start. Good. Gently bring the body up. Straighten that left leg. Bend the right knee. Nice bend. Not that much of a bend. Enough so that you're just really focusing all your energy down that left leg. And forward fold. Very nice. Easing up the hamstring beautifully. Good, lovely. And gently bring the body back up. Just bring the hands back behind you, so you're kind of leaning backwards. I just want you to do leg lifts, and we're doing it from seated. So you just want to do leg at a time. If you feel the back of the leg is pulling too much, you dig your heel in. You keep a slight bend of the knee. Okay, but make sure you're leaning back. Lovely. Your knee bends and straightens. It's not just straight up and down. It's a knee into the chest and down, and then a knee into the chest and down. Good. And then soles of feet together. Do a little bit of butterfly. You just want to hold it, lean forwards, breathe into the hips.
Surround us with your light.
Good, lovely. And then we want to turn it into a seated bridge, which is actually a tabletop. So for us now, we just bring the hands by our sides, feet are hip width apart. You lift the hips, move the knees forward over the ankles. Lovely, Diane, and lift, lift, lift. Look forwards. Lovely, Mary. Good. Keep looking forwards, everyone. Don't look up. Don't move the neck too much. So curving the head inwards, look down to your navel. And then lift the hips higher, the more comfortable you're getting in your tabletop.
I give my life to you.
Good. Well done. And gently lower the body once more. Okay, comfortable cross-leg position. We've worked into our hips a bit, been seated, and now it's time to work into our side body, where we did that side banana from lying. We do it from cross-leg. Bring your left arm up and over, and let's just stay here and breathe. Good, and then change sides. Lovely side body stretch. Very nice to center. The chest open, cross leg seated, almost like a fish. So bring the chest forward, gently raise the head up, and we will look up to ceiling now. Stretching out the front of the neck. Push your navel forwards, forwards, forwards. Head back and chest up. Good, into neutral. Sitting up tall. Shoulder rolls. One way and then the other way. Circles. And we did this from lying. Pull in your abs, so you're really engaging your core. When you feel a bit of instability, always engage your core. Good, change direction. Brilliant. Okay. Now moving into the neck, which is what we did from lying. So you just turn your head from side to side. To center, circles of the neck. Good, up to ceiling, change direction. Lovely. Okay, well, for sitting, we'll take our socks off. Have our strap ready, and then we'll come to standing. Whoop. My microphone nearly fell over then. Okay. So again, we've done it from lying, we've done it from seating. Now we're going to do class. Next bit of class from standing. So you do the strap around the right foot. Again, I'm mirroring you. Facing forwards, feet slightly apart, wiggle out the hip. Okay, weight all into that left leg, and I want you to lift and lower that right leg. Doesn't have to be too high, just engage your core and lift and lower. If you want to hold on to something on the side, you just hold with one hand, obviously, and you just use something. Stay balanced. Lovely, lovely, and with control. Let's change sides. Leg lifts from standing. Focus and breathe. Weight into that right leg and lift and lower. Remember to breathe, it's quite a tricky one. And one more, everyone, well done. And release. So we want to do hip circles because we've done that from lying. We weren't able to do that from seated, but we can do it from standing. And then let's circle with the right leg. Focus and breathe. Lovely, change direction. Ignore me. Don't completely ignore me, but ignore me when I'm falling over. All right, lovely, lovely. Other side, hands on the waist. Lovely deep breaths. Put in your core, pull it in. Helps you to balance. Excellent. Change direction. Brilliant balancing, everyone. Excellent, lovely. Steve and Cheryl doing a good, fine job. Turning the toes out We're just doing this, what would be butterfly, but from standing. So you just want to bend the knees, but we'll hinge forwards. Okay, but just keep those knees opening, let the chest drop. And then with the knees wide, dropping the chest down, just place the hands to the floor and tuck the chin in. If the floor feels too far down, place the bolster just in front of your feet and place the hands on the bolster. Good. Turn the toes forward, gently roll up from base of spine. Good. So our version of bridge pose now is just standing tall. Keep the toes facing forward, soft knees, elbows pushing back, hips forward. So I'm going to show you the side view. It's fairly obvious really, but you just hips open. Good. Let's bend into the knees a little bit more exaggeratively. So we're doing a bridge. Standing and breathe. Still working into the hips and the spine, and then good. Banana side stretch now, everyone. So shake out. Cross your right leg in front of the left. Bring your right arm up and hold it with the wrist with the left hand. And banana side stretch. Feel it all the way down the side body. Neutral. Want to recross. So other leg in front, left leg in front. Hold your left arm with your right hand and pull down to the right. Banana side stretch. Okay, come out. And leg forward. Arms out now. Try and do version of a fish pose now. So just really give the chest forward and you stick the bottom back, kind of like a duck. Yeah. Bottom back, chest open, get those arms back as far as you can. And then let's lift up. So feet just hip width apart. Do this from lying. This is now fish pose from standing. Don't hold it too long. The lower back. Just counter stretch it by doing a forward bend. So if you can engage your core, just travel down. Lovely bent knees. Try and get the hands or the fingertips to the floor and let the head hang. Good. Gently roll up. Just a quick drink, everybody. Okay, yes. Do you have your block ready? So go from standing to kneeling poses. So we'll start with warrior one. I don't mind which way you face, just as long as you can get the gist of what I'm doing. So hands just resting on the waist. I'm going to do a nice short warrior one because nothing too major. Step your right leg back, left leg forward. And bend into the left knee. Good. And breathe. Chest open. You just have hands on the waist. Good. From here, the arms come out, come up onto the toes, onto the back leg. Good, and then you put the heel down once more. We're going to lean, we want to grab your block, lean down, chest to the front. Hold onto the block with the right hand. And there's a distance between the block and your left foot. Same distance as the breadth of your shoulders, and then you turn your left arm up. So you're doing a reverse twist from Warrior One. Front knee's bent still, the back leg is straight still. Good, and then come down. And rather than doing the other side straight away, we're going to do all that again, but from kneeling. So you just bring the knee down, Warrior One for kneeling, the chest forwards, hips forwards, let me arch. Very good. Okay, neutral spine. Just have a strong runner's lunge now for a moment. So you tuck your toes under and lift the knee. And then we release. Because we're so close to the floor, we just place the right hand on the floor, shoulder width apart from the left ankle, and then twist towards the left knee. Down. And then we'll come back up to standing. Brilliant. Okay, so standing tall. So your left leg back this time for Warrior One. Bend into the right knee, hands on the waist. Lovely. Lovely right bend knee. Nice, everyone. Deep breath. Lovely curve of the spine. Gorgeous. Good. Arms come out. Come up onto the toes of that straight leg. Brilliant. Back heel comes down again. Got to get the block ready, but grab your block. Place it next to the right leg at a distance. Front knee is still soft. Lift up your right arm. The reverse twists from standing. And you're reverse twisting into a Warrior One position with your lower body. Good. Swing it down. Immediately come into a kneeling Warrior One. Just on your Warrior One. Chest open, elbows back. Nice. Good. Both shoulders level. Chest open. Good. So, slightly stronger runner's lunge, hands to the floor. Tuck your left toes under, lift the knee. Perfect. Knee comes down. Arms to the floor, just simply turn. So you're twisting towards the front knee. called a reverse twist. That's it, lovely everyone. So yeah, turning towards the front knee. That's it, Steve and Cheryl. Turn towards your garden. Marvellous. Excellent, everyone. Then we just reverse it back down. Bring them both yourself onto both knees, and let's relax in swan. Perfect. Whilst we're kneeling, we may as well go into another variant of fish pose. So we'll do kneeling fish. I call it seated fish. So just bring the hands back and lift. If that doesn't feel right, do camel. Back down and just into child pose now. So knees together. I use a block. You might be able to get the forehead on the floor. Excellent, everyone. Good. So grab some water. It's time for a Shavasana. Get nice and cozy. You've got 5 minutes now. And just be, aware from tonight's session of how many poses and different variations in standing, lying, seated, all doing the same things to the body, but in different relation to gravity. Lovely, everyone. Well deserved 5 minutes of Shavasana. Let go of your tension.
Vayanti Karayanti Jagadutpati Adikitvaha Brahmade Tresha Guru Itvahe Guru Vayanti Karayanti Jagadutpati
Lovely, everyone. Let's just stretch. We'll lift the hips. Push the backs of the knees into your bolster. Big yawn, side stretch. Oh, okay. Then we move the bolster out the way. And we're doing what we've just done from standing, but from lying. So we're going to be doing runner's lunge to start with the help of our strap. So imagine you were doing this the other way up. You're just going to strap around the foot, draw the knee in towards the chest. Imagine that your hands are on the floor, but you're pulling the strap. That's the variation of it. And you're doing runner's lunge. So hold here, the knee must be bent. You are pulling it towards you, left leg long. Yeah. Good. So keep squeezing the knee in, left leg long. And to simply turn it into a reverse twist, keep the knee in towards the chest, hold both straps in the left hand, keep the knee bent, cross the body, okay? And this right arm goes up into the air, right arm, and then you cross and bring it all the way out to the right, and you look right. You can imagine the runner's lunge with a twist. Okay, we did this from kneeling, now we're doing it from lying. So just be aware of those different variants of how we do yoga in different respects to gravity. Not respects, relation. Lovely. Lovely twist. Good. Come back to center and then simply change sides. Your right leg goes long. And we do runner's lunge first. So you just drawing the knee into the chest, elbows out to the sides, right leg nice and long. Breathe as you hold. Visualize that you're doing this from kneeling just moments ago. You want to turn it into that twist that we also did from kneeling. You hold both straps in your right hand. Keep that left knee bent, cross the body. And now look over your left shoulder. Lovely, Kathy. Good. Breathe into the belly. everyone gently come out. Release your strap, lengthen the legs along the floor. Good. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Good. And then we simply roll over onto our bellies and make a pillow with our hands. We're going to do a section of back bends. Wiggle out the hips. Good. So let's do Cobra, which is also a slight variation of fish. You're on your back. Place the hands under the shoulders, in onto the floor. Splay the fingers wide, elbows in. Push the pelvis down and lift the chest. But really push your chest forwards. And you can kind of feel that position that you would be if you were in fish. And let's try that even harder by bringing the hands together behind the back. Or you might want to hold your strap and lift the chest forwards. Quick look how everyone's doing. Yep, lovely. Good. Now release the hands, just let the head and the body sink. Just turn your cheek to one side. Good. Stay lying here, but roll your head to the other side or turn the cheek to the side. Good. Bend both knees, lift the arms up and back. And this was a tabletop we did earlier, but the other way around. Imagine that the ceiling is the floor. And you just lift the chest, push the pelvis into the floor, push your heels away, and just stay here and breathe. Reverse tabletop. Lovely. Good. Let the body sink down. I want you to turn your knees out slightly. And you can draw the heels in, but the heels will lift off the floor. That's fine. You've got sort of penguin legs, but draw the knees out as wide as you can. So this is reverse cobbler pose. Okay. Just relax. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Yep, lovely. And if the hips open even more, if those heels start to just travel towards the floor, but be very aware of what the hips are doing. Good. Bend the knees more to draw the knees together and then lace the feet down. You want to just unpeel from our bellies, travel back into a knees together child pose.
Tamasoma trotir gamaya, Rityama amritam gamaya. Om Asatoma Satgamaya, Tamasoma Jyotir Gamaya, Mrityoma Amritam Gamaya.
Good. Gently roll the body up. I'm going to end with a forward bend, which then we'll do on our bolsters from lying down. So I want you to bring the legs out, sit on your block, wrap around the feet, and just simply forward fold, which you could always do this from standing, but we're doing it from seated for our forward bend tonight. So just breathe, elbows in, fall off the front of your block if you can, just sort of sliding forwards. Lovely. Excellent, everyone. Good. Then you're coming up, and then we do that again on our bolster from lying. So, and then get all your bits ready, because then we'll go from that pose, our passive inversion, into relaxation. So make sure you've got everything, all the bits that you need. Grab some water now if you'd like. And my happy way of getting into this pose is always to come in it from this position. So you're just rolling. Got enough behind me. Rolling over it and then getting the legs in the air. So it's getting that bolster under the lower back and not under the bottom. Okay. Okay, we soften the knees, bring the strap around the feet. And like I said, we're doing different positions in gravity for different feet, different asanas. Can't speak. We shuffle out your shoulders. Now we're doing that forward fold that we did from seated. We're now doing it from lying. So pull those legs towards you, elbows in. Lovely soft knees. Crack your chin in. Very nice, everyone. So just gently release. Let the knees come into your body. Arms out at 90 degrees. Shuffle out the shoulders a little bit more. Let's just breathe here, a few breaths. Good, one foot down at a time. Slide the bolster away, and we're going to rest in resting fish pose. So that just means bringing the bolster behind you. You are not lifting the bottom at all. The bolster is behind you. I like to use a block under my head. You might not want to. Just have everything ready Shuffle down to a point that feels right, and this is just resting fish. So we just open the chest, feet can come apart, toes turning out, and cover the eyes with your eye pillow. You've got your lovely 5 minutes, relaxing fully. Chest is opening beautifully. A lovely pose, relaxing pose to get those shoulders opening and relaxing. Well, we all hold a lot of tension. So get your mind, get that energy focusing on your shoulders, get them to become heavier and heavier. Good, so still relax. I'm just going to peel myself off the floor to say goodbye to those on catch up. If you would like to end the class by rolling the bolster out from underneath you and finish with flat on the floor, that's also quite nice to do. Or you can stay on your bolster. Okay, but don't rush to get out of Shavasana. We're still relaxing. And I'm just namasteing to those on catch up.